Hi everyone. As you know, Saturday is April the 25th, Anzac Day here in Australia. And every good Australian will be eating some form of Anzac Day biscuit. Now the Anzacs I'm making today are Miss Irvine's. Now she wrote a book called the Central Cookery book, and I got this recipe from a good friend of mine who did home economics at school. So I'm going to try this old-fashioned recipe and see if it works. Pretty simple. You need 1 cup of oats. Now at the moment with what's happening in supermarkets, I got muesli. I know it's not traditional, but it's got rolled oats in it, and I can't get a packet of plain rolled oats anywhere. So 1 cup of plain muesli with oats in it, 1 cup of coconut, 1 cup of sugar, and we need 1 cup of plain flour. So I'm going to try and pour carefully and try not to get it all coming out at once. Okay, I'm just going to use the back of my knife. So 1 cup of plain flour. So that's all the dry ingredients. So I'm just going to give them a quick mix. I know muesli, it's not traditional, but you've got to use what you've got. We're ISO cooking now, so it's all about using what you have in your pantry. Okay, now I've got my dry ingredients done. I need to melt 130 grams of butter and 1 tablespoon of golden syrup. Okay, so what I've got here is 2 teaspoons of bicarb soda, and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of boiling water. Really simple. So 1 and 2, and it should start to fizz. What I'm then going to do is add that to my melted butter and golden syrup. So I'm going to add it, and it should fizz up. Oh, yes, here it starts fizzing. Bit of magic. Okay, now that that has become this gorgeous golden glittery foam, I'm going to pour it into my bowl. And I'm going to mix carefully. You can do this quite briskly. You don't have to go slow and carefully with this mix. It's just got to all be mixed. Okay, in this batch I added a bit of extra golden syrup. So what we're going to do is put them onto a tray in nice neat bowls, and to do that we're going to use my tablespoon. So I'll just clear, give myself some room. This mixture is wet. The mixture you see on these trays is mixture that we've rolled out and we've actually put in the fridge to chill down. Learnt this on Instagram last week, so I've chilled that dough. The dough I'm doing now is quite wet, and before I bake it I am going to chill it. Now the big thing is not to have them too close. Spread them out. So I'll probably only get about 6 on this tray. Yep, 6 will do. So I'm not going to keep rolling those, because what I will do now is I put them into the fridge to chill for about 15-20 minutes. And I'm just going to move my mixture and show you some that I prepared earlier. When I put these in the oven, I Honestly didn't think they were going to work because the mixture didn't spread very quickly. But then they baked 15 minutes in a 180-degree oven, and look at them now. They're absolutely gorgeous, thin, crispy, just the way I like them. Now, if you didn't know, this Saturday is Anzac Day, and ABC is having Dawn Parade in your driveway. Stand in your driveway, have a cup of tea or a coffee in hand, and why not a plate of these to hand out to your friends.